Hi, it's Stephanie Chang, State Senator for Senate District 3. This is Staying in Touch with Stephanie. So here are 5 things to know from the past few weeks. The first update is that I am really excited that we have reintroduced the Michigan Voting Rights Act with the leadership of Senator Darren Camilleri, along with Jeremy Moss and Erica Geis, in the wake of Louisiana versus Calais and the United States Supreme Court decision gutting Section 2 of the Voting Rights Act. It is really, really important that states take action to protect voting rights. And so I'm excited to continue to be part of this important bill package. My bill specifically is related to language access so that we can make sure that English language learner voters who, oftentimes were naturalized citizens, we need to make sure that they are able to vote accurately and encourage their participation. And I'm also excited about many of the other provisions in the Michigan Voting Rights Act. The second update is that, as you may know, I have introduced legislation related to copay accumulator adjustment programs, which is a harmful practice from insurance companies that essentially harm cancer patients and others who have really expensive drugs that they need to take, life-saving drugs oftentimes. And so there are often copay programs that help them to lower the cost of those drugs. However, insurance companies have actually stopped counting those copay programs towards people's out-of-pocket maximums. And so that has had a really damaging impact on a number of people. And so shout out to the American Cancer Society and all the amazing groups who came to the Capitol last week to talk about this really important bill. Eager to see it move forward. The third update is that this week we heard testimony on my bill to fill some important gaps in the Wrongful Imprisonment Compensation Act. I am grateful to work alongside exonerees and innocence groups and others to work on this bill, which would help to make sure that those who were wrongfully convicted and exonerated because they were innocent, that we help make them whole. There are some people who have not been able to get compensated by the state due to some gaps in the law, and so we are going to fix them. So eager to get that bill moving forward. The fourth update is that I'm really excited about the work that John Cherry has been leading around mobile homes to help increase protections for tenants of mobile homes, really also to strengthen enforcement mechanisms, and then also give mobile home residents more pathways to actually be able to purchase their own home communities. And so we know that there have been so many problems across the state, and especially, including right here in our own district, where mobile home residents have not gotten the kinds of living conditions and protections that they deserve. And so I'm excited to be part of this package, which did get voted out of the Senate. And I'm very excited about that. And it's got a lot of great bipartisan support. We're eager to see those get across the finish line. The fifth update is that I am really alarmed by the deaths that have occurred within Michigan prisons over the past month. In recent weeks, 2 deaths at the Women's Huron Valley Correctional Facility. And so I am very, very concerned about what's been happening and have continued to hear about different issues with conditions of confinement. And so I have been in communication with the Department of Corrections to ask questions. I know there is an investigation going on into those deaths, and I'm really eager that we hopefully as a state can really take a look at what we are doing to make sure that we are providing proper care for those who are in our correctional facilities. So stay tuned. But usually we do 5 updates. One really important 6th update is that I have a new colleague. It's very exciting. Senator Shedrick Green took his oath of office. And so now the Michigan Senate has a full 38 senators. And so very, very excited that Senator Green has now joined us as the senator for the 35th district, representing parts of Saginaw Bay and Midland County. So welcome, Senator Green. All right, we'll see you soon.